Home is where my needs are catered for, without any reservations or conditions.
It's difficult to live here because we always live in fear.
At one point, I thought South Africa could be home, but it's not it.
I never got the chance to prepare myself to come here, you know. I never got the chance to do any research to find out what South Africa, because it was never on the program for me to move here.
Is South Africa xenophobic, or are acts of criminality behind the recent attacks on foreign shop owners?
You only leave home when there is a shift in your life, whether good or bad.
South Africa's attitude towards immigrants is believed to have hardened.
The protests are part of an operation called Dudula, which stands for Drive Back in the Zulu language.
People are taking our jobs.
We have to give South Africans priority, there's no doubt about that. Because in the 7-8 months that I've been here, we've had a lot of complaints that are coming from our citizens about the fact that the space for them is being closed. Of course, there's another element of it. We're saying there's competition, there's all that, but we need to keep a balance between the two, but we can't deny the fact that our focus has to be on our people first.
We are tired of being beaten every day. We're all Africa. Why must we be afraid to go to South Africa? Which South Africa has ever been beaten? Which one? We want the ambassador to address us. We are tired. Enough!
I used to cry at work when they start calling me names, but I sat down and like, you know what? I want to give these people what they want. Let me do this. When I get into the morning, people will be standing like, I'm Tyler. Like, yes, the foreigner coming in. Then I'll just people like, hi, whoa. They stopped talking about it. They were like, they stopped saying or whatever. So the day when I was looking for my pen, this one. Then I went type of pen? I found it. Then I'm like, yeah, when I get this pen, it's ever sharp 15. I started using it when I was grade 3, grade 1 and grade 2. You use pencils, ne? Grade 3, my first pen was an Eversharp 15. So it's only a good present, and from Zim, you can only have this one, no any other kind.
So this pen can sometimes make me feel at ease when I'm thinking a lot about my life and the life we are living here. Then I think if I was still a school child, I would think of nothing. I don't want to work for anyone, but my parents were still working for me. The peace we have, I found it was better that way than the way we are living here in South Africa.
I miss being home because I miss the love. And I miss how people are so original, man, in Zim. They are not sugarcoated. They don't. If you meet a nice person, they are nice. If they are harsh, they're just natural, just like my popcorns. There's nothing added. The ingredients here is little maize, corn, and salt. Just that. Straight from the field, the maize in the poppy machine, added natural salt. That's it. That's why I miss it. There's nothing. Organic food and organic people.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Back home, I know this never happened, or I've never heard of this happening to nobody, or I've never experienced such thing. This is a terrible thing I've experienced in my life. If I go back home, wherever I will go, if people ask me about South Africa, I will say that's a no goes on. No goes on. So for me, it just means the peace, because back home, I don't know this. Oh, I never heard this. Even my parents were shocked.
I have a group called Pachelu. We are foreigners, and it's only for gay people and lesbians. Those ones, they came from Zimbabwe. So the time we meet or we talk on WhatsApp, that is the time that I feel I am having people around me. That is community, that is that people that I do have.
Coming to church, yes, because we didn't come with the church here. When we come here, we go to different church. The church we go,
you are gonna meet the South Africans, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Congo, and everyone. But still at church, there's no safety, because the South Africans, they feel this is their home and this is their church. Still in churches, people are being called goodness. In church. Come to community, 2019, I was gun robbed. I was at work, and it was on Sunday in the afternoon. Like, I know my neighbors, they don't work most of the time, because someone had a setup, bring a truck at my home, gunpoint, ask the kids to open the door, and take everything, even shoes. They locked the children in a room, they take everything, shoes, tea, everything. They took everything, even money. But when I asked my neighbors, they said, oh, we thought we were moving. How can I move when you don't see me and you don't see the kids putting stuff inside? How can I move? That's the community that I was trusting, that my neighbors can take care of me, but everything was taken out. Then I have to move to another area. So the community is, I have a community today, I'm living. Every day I'm moving around, looking for better community, but I don't have one, because I don't trust anyone. They know, what time am I coming out? Oh, I'm taking a bus. I'm using Golden Arrow. They know the time you're coming out from the bus. Then they send someone to, before you reach the bus. I was stabbed, having money for people. The day I was stabbed, which someone have sent someone. Then they want the bag. That's when I was refusing with the bag, then I get stabbed. So, which means I don't know who. Yes, I don't know my community.
We are going to clean this city. This city is going to be clean. They like it or not.
You have time to go and sort your things at your country and open business. Not yet.
Akshay Sheda, Akshay Sheda. Akshay Sheba. Why are you me the way?
You only leave home when there is a valid reason.
Left home when I was 16. I came for school actually. I started schooling here. It was end of 2012.
I came to South Africa in 2019, running away from stuff that was happening at home, because I'm part of the LGBTI community. There was an account on Facebook which was like doing an expose on everyone who is under the LGBTI community, and my name was published on there. So due to much fear, I had to quickly escape and come this side.
I came in South Africa, it was January 2012, to work for my kids.
My parents, not blood parents, because my blood parents passed away when I was very little, and I was adopted by missionaries. They're a couple by the missionaries, originally from France. I think in 2015 we ended up in South Africa, and then they have to go back to the country, and because me, I felt comfortable in South Africa. I felt like this is a place I had built people, because I finished my last year of high school here. So I've created another new home for me. And I told my adoptive parents I'm not going to go there with them, I'm just going to stay here, which they would find to allow me to be more independent.
I am a transgender man, originally from Zimbabwe, but based here in South Africa. I've been living here since 2011. So my family found out in 2009 that I was a lesbian. I identified as lesbian then, and they had disowned me.
I was born in Zimbabwe, then I immigrated from Zimbabwe to Botswana. It was 2000. I stayed in Botswana for up to 2013. Then because of my papers get expired and I get divorced. Then I moved to South Africa.
I came to South Africa 2016 when I was Form 4. So I came here because of my community where I stay. They didn't like who I am, my gender. I was fighting with people every time, and my mom, she was getting insulted with people every time when she's walking out. Everyone, she would be pointing like, that lady, she has a son, a gay guy. So my mom, it was affecting. But to me, she was not showing that, because me and my mom, we are together.
My aunt was trying to persuade me to come to South Africa. She was already here, but I never wanted to. And it came a time where I just got interested in political issues. There was a lot of uncertainty in them. And the other thing, there was a lot of challenges when it came to politics and other things. And when a friend of mine passed on because of these political things and everything, I got so scared. Then when my aunt called and said, "You still want to come?" I was like, "Yes."
As a foreign national, I want to say, if you network, when this Operation Tutula thing started, a lot of people got so excited. You could hear people asking questions. Yes, someone could ask you, like, thinking that you could think they're asking just in J, but if you could sit down, someone will ask you, "Oh, so Operation Tutula is around, so what are you thinking? Are you not thinking of going back home? Is it not the best thing for you to do? Yeah, well, you guys are not wanted here."
You only leave home for greener pastures or for your own growth.
Seeing what death could be like. I was kidnapped because I was not conscious. But what I remember myself in hospital, my whole body was tired. I couldn't even lay on my. I had to scream all the time. Being in a country that someone do that to you, or people do that to you, people possibly they've known me very well.
They call us queries. What do you want here? Go back home. Especially at school. School was never good. You only go there because I came here for school, but I never had an experience, a good experience at school. Even now, trying to look for a job, we are constantly reminded that you're not from here. You're taking jobs for us. I've accepted that. That's fine. And everything they're saying is true. I'm not from here. So I've come to live with it. I was in Joburg a few months ago, from Kepler Park to Taxi Rank. When I got there, the operation was going on. So some guy, those guys were like, are you from here? They started asking me specifically. They said, "What's this?" in Zulu. I didn't know, so that was a problem. I've always heard about that. It was not good experiencing it.
Sometimes in the queue they don't get food because the food is for South Africans. And sometimes in the school, yeah, like my daughter, she was using a school bus. Now she's using a taxi, which is not safe. She was using a school bus, but in the school bus, they'll and she's not comfortable. Then that makes the children to have anger issue. Who I am here and what I'm doing here.
All the ZEP permits for Zimbabweans are expiring this particular year. And already there are some threats that are already coming in about coming into people's workplaces and residential areas to see who's a foreigner and things like that. So there's been a lot of things speculating on what they're going to do to try and deport everyone who's not South African.
Like to find a place to sleep. A person will tell you that you can sleep with me. And I can because I don't have a choice. I need a blanket, I don't have a blanket. I can sleep with him. And me. Sleep there the whole night. Another day, I'm going to another guy. But when I'm home, when I talk to my brother, he can understand me that this person, the way we're talking the same language one, and we are in the same area, he can understand me and give me and help me. But here, it's very, very difficult.
Come back again after 7 working days. We are going to come back with Home Affairs. We are coming back with labor so that you can do your verification. As you are saying, they normally come to your company. Once we find out that you do have them, we are going to remove them by power and by force. They are going to leave our country. This is our country. You cannot hire illegal immigrants while you have all these South African people that are unemployed. Yes. Kindly sign, my brother, for me. Kindly sign.
It's so difficult, as others say, to live here because you
when
always
there's a shift in your life, whether good or bad, you only leave home for greener pastures or for your own growth. You only leave home when there's a valid reason.